Now imagine, I myself experience it in my relationships, that you ask a girl, is it okay that I have your phone number? And they say no. But that no doesn't mean no. So the things that we have in Me Too movement in America, that no means no, in Iranian cultures, that's very idiot. Because no means millions of things. No means no, no means yes, no means not now, no means maybe tomorrow, and lots of other things. And you go and ask a girl, can I have your phone number? That's simple. And they say no. And if you walk away, you miss a chance. But you know the culture, the Ta'aruf culture, and you're going to ask it again. And they say no. You ask it again, they say no. For the fourth time, you ask it, and they say yes. So imagine you have this pattern in your head that, well, somebody's saying no in a very, I don't know, not very clear way. You got to ask it again. Now imagine there are people that want you to only ask once. So they have the culture of no means no in my country. So if you ask it twice, they say no. You ask it 3 times, they become furious. So what the hell is wrong with you? I mean, why you're not a civilized guy? Why are you asking too much time of having my number? I said no, so get out of here. And there are in a couple of situations when you just walk away, they yell at you again that what the hell is wrong with you? You gotta ask it again. Maybe I wanted to, you know, to act a little bit girlish and not to say yes because of lots of other cultural problems again. Now, all this picture that I made for you here, with that idea, Iranian men do not know how to actually treat in a proper way. You ask something and the answer is not clear. I mean, like, there are chances that you get some clear answer, but that's very low. I mean, like 90 to only 10%. 10% can be clear, but 90% you should understand the way that women are acting. Otherwise, you just lost the game. So with that idea, now you become friends with somebody and you want to have sex. You don't know whether you have to ask to have sex or not. If you ask it, is it polite or not? If you ask it, do they say no or yes? If they said no, should I ask it again? And if they said no again, should I ask it again? If they said no again, should I ask it again? So how many times should I do it to get a yes? From a girl which is in a society which having sex is not legal until the marriage, which her family didn't teach her anything about the relationship. Now she's here, she wants to have a relationship. Should I accept it or not? What the hell should I do in this culture? What the hell should I do in this country? I mean, like, too much controversy. I mean, like, I can't really understand how things are actually working here. As an Iranian, I'm confused. Now imagine, you know, so the problem that we have here after saying all these things, after saying this problem with the culture, with Ta'aruf and all these things, is that you don't know what should you actually do. So whether you're going to misuse or whether you step out of the game forever until you get married or until you find a proper girl. Otherwise, things does not work for you, just like somebody like me. I don't get this game, so I'm not really getting into it. Now, when we have this, how can we actually set in standard lines? How can we actually define a proper things for sexual assault? How much should I get close to somebody to answer a proper no? If I step into somebody's world, is it a sexual assault or not? I mean, like, if they say no and I ask it again, or I try to get a yes in a different way, is it a sexual assault or not? So many problems we have here when it comes to, you know, sexual assault definitions. So, you know, the other problem is that we don't know these lines, and we're actually going to apply some of our personal experience in that department. And different personalities have different experiences. And when it comes to that thing, you may not have a proper experience to some way, shape, form. I mean, like, you may are a guy that you had very bad, very bad experiences in your life. 10 girls out of 10 in your life wasn't treating you in a good form. Maybe they, got some very bad ideas from guys and they treated you very bad. Or you may were a very lucky guy and you learn how to do things in a proper way. So I'm here to say sexual assault itself in a third world country is very complicated. So culture can be very poisonous. I mean, our culture, ta'aruf, it is as simple as that in a very advanced countries, they can say you're a liar because you're saying things the way that you don't mean it. But in my country, it's a culture. Now, lots of problems, the cultural problems, the Islamic rules problems, and these things brought us some very idiot way of making a relationship or a friendship or whatever. So I said all these things is because of the Me Too movement that ran into my country, and people just joined to that movement, and they just accused some people with some with some crime, and now they're the people that actually committed some things that we can call it sexual assault. In my opinion, it wasn't a sexual assault based on the problems that we have in our countries, but actually people in third world countries, they're trying to show themselves very advanced and copying some countries like United States standards and applying it to our countries, and it made a very big problem. So I just wanted to say that things in my countries are much more complicated than advanced countries, and things are not fine here. And I guess there are a lot of things that messed up with people's life. Girls can't really talk about the problem that is happening to them, and guys don't know how to treat in a proper way, and problems on top of problems.